Hey, welcome to another How to Draw. Hi, I'm Chuck Volmer. I'm one of the artists here at Big Idea, and today we're going to be drawing Paco, the storytelling mule. Paco is a special mule. He's got a big nose. We'll start out drawing his nose here. I usually start out fairly light with my pencil marks, so that if I make a mistake, it's easy to cover it up later. We get a nice swoop here for Paco's nose. And we're going to do another kind of swooping shape here for the back of his neck. So it comes down kind of like so. Now Paco, because he's a storytelling mule, talks a lot. So he's always got his mouth open. So we're going to draw Paco here with his mouth open. He's got a small bottom lip. And we're going to draw the other edge of his mouth like so. You can kind of see here his head's taking shape. Now Paco, his eyes are right here at the top of his head. His one eye is much bigger than the other, so we'll put his large eye in first. And his eye is just a circle. That's pretty easy. And then his other eye, his smaller eye, we'll put that over here. And that eye, we could make it maybe a little bit more egg-shaped. Like this. And Paco's pupils are actually fairly small. So we'll put his pupils in. And his nostrils on his nose down here, those are circles as well. So we'll make one, again, just like the eyes, we'll make the one nostril slightly bigger than the other. And now we need to put Paco's ears on. So we'll put on first ear. And his first ear here stands pretty much straight up. But his second ear, it's got a little bit of a bend to it. A little crooked, not quite as nice and perfect as his other ear. He must have bent it somehow. We'll work on his body a little bit here. You can see when I'm drawing, I'm kind of making sketchy marks. I'm not just putting down one solid line. I kind of work my way around, take my time. You can see there's some marks lighter than others, and that's all right. Because once we get Paco just the way we want him, we can go back in and really put down some nice dark lines and color it in. That's the fun part. Right now we're just kind of building Paco. Now we're doing Paco's body, to the under part of his belly. So now what we need to do is we need to put Paco's legs in. Paco's got kind of short legs, so we'll put his front legs in first. And now we'll put his back legs in. Again, he's got short little legs. Now we'll put on his tail. End of his tail's a bunch of little black lines for his tail. Like so. You can see I'm getting a little darker with the marks. Just have some fun here. Now all we have left really to kind of sketch out at this point are Paco's teeth. And Paco's got a lot of teeth. The bottom though, he's only got two. And these are kind of like little squares, little almost like chiclets. So we'll put his bottom teeth in. And now we go to his top teeth. He's got a lot of top teeth. And you can have some fun and make some of his top teeth bigger than others. There we go. That's Paco. Pretty much roughed out. We've got just about everything there. His body, his eyes. What we need to do now is add his mane. And we'll do the mane on the back of his neck, very much like we did the hair on the end of his tail. And that's just kind of be free with your pencil and just start putting in some nice dark black lines. And you can kind of just move your arm so you can get your hand in a good position to put these, it's kind of like squiggles. You're just kind of back and forth, back and forth. And there, we've got his mane. And now what we can do, now that we've got Paco roughed out, is we can go in with a crayon or a marker that you want, and we're gonna start putting down a much darker line and really make Paco stand out now. And now you can see, now that I've got my guidelines down, these rough, soft lines that I put down, now you can follow those lines and put down just a real nice dark line, like so. You can also go in and add little marks like this. Just kind of makes Paco look unique. It's kind of what makes him look like Paco. On his big eye, you kind of put a darker, heavier line towards the bottom. That's just part of his personality. Now for the inside of Paco's mouth, we'll kind of do the same thing we did for the mane and the tail. Is we'll just start out and we'll just kind of back and forth and we'll just color it in. Now we'll do his nostrils. Now the nostrils, you can just kind of keep making circles here. We'll make his nostrils nice and dark. I just kind of randomly go around and add little ticks here and there. We'll do another fill in his hooves, make his hooves nice and dark. You can see that. Give him his back hooves. All right, now we've got Paco pretty much all drawn out. We've got him outlined, and all that's left now is to color Paco in. And here's where you can use your imagination, and you can color Paco really any way you'd like to. I'm gonna color him kind of like what he is in the videos, using browns and tans. And again, you can just, again, have some fun. Loosen up a little bit. If you go outside of the lines, it's no big deal. We just color Paco in. This is a fun part where you can just really let loose and have some fun and color it in. Be creative with how you color it in. I'm going to go in with a darker color and just kind of put that on the lower part of Paco, just to give it a little variety. Add some grass if you like. If you want to have Paco out in the meadow or something, you can put some grass in there. Just really have some fun with it. That's where you can, again, really let your imagination go and think about where he might be, if he's got any friends or not. But there we go. Paco, the storytelling mule. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.